So ninth question says if the case priority is high and like the case agent wants to transfer, he has an option to transfer the case to the technical team, which is done by clicking the button transfer to technical team. And in the back end, this button will create a Jira ticket. And once the Jira ticket status is changed to completed, the case should also close in the Salesforce. So this is the connection to between Jira and Salesforce. So let me show the working a little bit first, and then we'll see. Yes. So okay, so this is my Jira board. Right now, these are the cases. This is my Salesforce. Suppose this is the case I wanted to transfer. This is the button transfer to technical team. I have implemented it using Aura. I've also actually tried to implement like on click JavaScript button, but the thing was it was working only in classic Salesforce because on click has certain security issues and all. So 68 one. Yeah, so there is a button like on the top also, but it was working only in the classic, so I went ahead with Aura. So if I click on transfer, it won't do. Because there are warning is like only high priority cases, only high priority cases can be transferred to Jira, and since the priority is low, it cannot be as asked in the question. So its question says that the priority is high. I'll try to change it to high, fresh ones, and okay. Now let's try to transfer it. So yes, so the case has been transferred to Jira. So the case has been transferred, and the name will be 1168 only. So yeah, so this is the 1168 that has been created, and the status in Jira automatically when you create an issue, it starts from to do itself. So yeah, so this is the case that has been created. Let us see the code for it before we go to the other side of the implementation. Yeah. Yeah, button also. Okay, so this is the Jira button. So it has a button like transfer to technical team, that is Jira, and like an hand on click handle click JavaScript method. So in the init function, what we are doing is we are going to get yeah, we are going to get from the apex class. What we are going to get is like the case number, which we have to get from the case, and also we need to understand the case priority. So that is what we are doing here. So in the init we are let me open up case where set actions. Yes, here action set and action, yeah. So I'm just calling from case num. So because we need to figure out what is the case number, so for that I'm calling the case num method in c dot case num, and I'm passing the parameter current record, so v dot record id, and I'm just saying that if it is a success, like just console dot log success and all that. If it is an error, some problem occurred, so I'm just firing that toast. Also, because like in Jira we have this case priority, I want to see what is the case priority in the init itself. Otherwise, it should not, like, the whole action should not work. So that is what I'm doing in this. I'm calling the case priority method, and I'm just saying if the case priority is there, it is success. Otherwise, again some problem occurred. Now if it is like, okay, so now if these both actions are done and completed, now if I click on the button, so hand click function should work. For the handle click, if it will check if the priority is high, just to confirm. uh, um, yeah, so for the and handle click, I'm going to go here, and there is a create issue method. Yes, so create issue, and this create issue will take the name. this name. Okay, let me explain this Apex method first. So I have created a fx method here. So what I'm doing is I am this is my user mail, and this is like my password which I'm getting from the custom metadata and the password, and what I'm sending an http request using the post method to this endpoint. I'm setting the endpoint here with slash issue, means we have to create the issue, and the verification is done using the basic authorization. So it was a basic, yeah, basic. So this was the method. It was all written in the documents and all. So, and the body is this. So the body will have just a second. Yeah, so the summary, that is like the name of the issue is the name of the case from Salesforce. So I'm just naming the issue as the same. And again, like the rest of the things will be the same. We can add a label at the end of this body also, so that every issue that is created from Salesforce can be like separated, because in the starting I think there is like and filter button will work if we add labels and all. So if we want to do that, that all can also be done, and just like send the request, and again this is working as shown. Now for other side of working. So suppose this case 1168 which we have just created, I want to close it. Let's try closing it here. If I say done, and here in Salesforce, let's just refresh. Yeah, so the status has been closed automatically. So this has been done using web services again, similar way. I've used the webhooks for this. Like Jira had the webhook listener, and I created this in the Salesforce. Let me open up that remote site settings. So yeah, remote site settings has this. This is for the Salesforce to Jira. This like address needs to be present, so that I this is the address I want to ping. And for the other side, site, yes, and yeah. So this is the sites, and I've allowed I've allowed the permissions and all here for the profile to access like this Apex Cloud, and also in the debug logs we can see like all the actions. So just now I've done also, so it should be here. Mm, it was, I don't know, the timings are like not local here, I guess. Yeah, but anyway, so basically we can see in the debug logs how the body from the thing we are returning. So here is a complete body and all that. No, this is not the one. One second. Okay, so the body will be in request body. REQ. Yeah. So this is the complete body, and in this body we need to figure in this using this like JSON return body which we have response we have gotten. We will figure out whether like we actually need to close it in Salesforce or not. So using those webhooks, I have put this as Jira integration get as my endpoint, and I'm using this like to listen to what is happening in the Jira. Now what I'm doing here is in the HTTP post, I'm just saying that okay, first I need to figure out if the case which we have closed in Jira right now is relevant, like is already a case in Salesforce. So like the issue is not like some other issue only. With some, suppose like the name of the issue is ABC. There is no case in Salesforce named ABC, so that should not affect. So just I'm confirming, because I'm getting all the cases in Salesforce which are not equal to close. So open cases, and now we will check if any such open cases match the name of issue from which we have gotten from Jira. So I'm just going to check it here, and if it is matching, I'm just changing the flag variable to 1. Now if it is matching, now also we need to check what it has changed to. So it can be changing to in progress or to do or done. So if it has changed to done, and I'm going to say okay, close flag is also 1. So now if both the flag and the close flag is equal to 1, so in it means like status needs to be closed. So we'll just status is closed and update it, because it is a one thing, so there is no need to create a list. Yeah, and then just the automatically it closes as we've seen if we close it here. So suppose case number, let's create quickly one new case again. Okay. And we are going to transfer, it cannot transfer. We are going to change the priority to high and then save it, refresh it, now transfer it, and then here it is 85, and then we try to do done, and see its status is still new, but if I refresh it, yeah, the status has been closed. So this way, this ninth question is also this is how I've implemented the ninth question.